everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be planning my island Ogwai, planning the map. I'm doing just a simple 2D map. I know they have 3D ones, but I tried it. It was just really hard for me personally to work with. So we're doing this one. I have 2 videos of Ogwai already made. The last one came out in about April or May. So I've kind of been neglecting Ogwai because I haven't really worked on it since. But we sadly only have a few videos left for Three Rivers, my original island back when the game first began. My original theme as well. It's very sad, but I can't wait to finally get some work done on Ogwai. But I want to redesign my map because my map's a little different from how I originally planned it. So we're going to plan it together, and we're going to plan out this new beginning. Okay, so here I'm just trying to find the map that most resembles mine. I was talking about how that one was the one I think I originally went with, my original plan, but I ended up going with this one. Moving my airport because my airport is a little further back. I had my actual map in front of me for a reference just for this like base part of like getting kind of the pier and resident services, the peninsula, the airport, all of that set up. I didn't really worry too much about the rocks. And obviously I have my 2 river mouths at the bottom. And then I'm just going in here trying to like make this beach small just to add kind of, add the big airport rock in there and everything. Going in, making my peninsula on this side. As you can see, I hadn't erased the other one yet, so they're both kind of in the same area, so it looked like 2 little horns, but I fixed the horn situation, which I'm very glad I did. That was kind of creepy, but yeah. And I'm filling in this beach here because, like, yeah, adding just the little rocks there. I didn't really pay much attention to those. I removed the pier from that side because that's where it was on this map. Made my secret beach a little bit bigger because it is actually a bit bigger than it on my map than it was on here, so I just wanted to make it more, here I go with this entrance. I kind of struggled because I had like plans for this entrance and stuff. I knew I wanted like lots of like a little strip. I think in the original version it was actually somewhat different, but I think it was more like big lake area and then just little like bigger stepping stones, but I like the way it turned out here. And then here I'm just trying to create like a big circular-ish a shape for resident services. So yeah. And then, just huge areas of cliff. Like I practically filled that entire space with cliffs, which works out very nicely. Adding in my inclines, my bridges. There are some that are just kind of thrown in there to have max like incline bridges, but I really wanted to do a sunken resident services, kind of like what I did with my museum on Three Rivers, but like a little bit different. Here I also wanted to place like a house somewhere secret, and then you have that secret back entrance off of the little island that resident services on. And I wanted to do a secret little house up in the cliffs, like kind of hiding, but I don't think I added that till later. I think I kind of worked on a few more areas, and then added it, if I recall correctly. I think that is what I did. Yeah, see, here I go. once again. I wanted, like, since it is flooded core, I wanted some, like more rivery areas, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, I wanted, like, not rivery, that's not the word I wanted, yeah, lake, like a lake, a little bit more of an ocean feel. So you'll see later on, I add this, like, big patch of water where it's a lot of just, like, ocean and stuff, because it just felt like for flooded core, you might want, like, a big spot of water on the area. And then I wanted to do this, like, bigger river patch here up by the river mouth, because why not? And yeah, so you can see me I tried shaping it there, adding some cliffs, some inclines. I really wanted to do little neighborhood areas because I didn't really do much of that. I think I had one area where two villager houses were next to each other, but, like, aside from that, a lot of them are scattered around. You might see two, like, near each other. But so I wanted to do, like, big, like, cliff groupings. And I think in my next island after this one, so 3 years maybe, I'm going to try and finish this one in a year. That's going to be my goal. So yeah, it's going to be my goal to finish this island in a year. But my main concern is, like, I want lots of houses. Like, I have a few houses scattered here and there, but I wanted some islands that were dedicated, like, solely to, like, some housing, like solely, like, housing islands. Like this little island here that I'm currently working on that has, like, not resident services, or, like, the Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters and the museum. I really wanted, like, a city feeling mini island, like, with all the shopping centers, because I haven't done, like, all of my, like, buildings together. I haven't done that. My Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny, they're somewhat close, but they're, like, not together in the same build. So I wanted to try that on this island. So I wanted, like, that, but for houses. And I think I achieved that. But on my next island, I hopefully want to do, like, a neighborhood with a lot of, like, a lot of houses. Like, maybe not every house, but almost all my houses. Instead of just doing, like, little mini neighborhoods of 3, I want, like, planned out neighborhoods. Almost maybe I'll do city core. I've been considering it for my next island. I think city core would be, like, a very interesting thing for me to try. So I want to try it because I think it would be very, very interesting. So here, I don't know what I'm doing on screen. I'm not really doing much of anything. I kind of took a break as well between these two clips. They start off from the same spot, but I took a break between these two to go eat because this was very long. This was like an hour and a half total. Here I go, back from my break. I forget what this island was. I think it was... Oh, I love this island. Now I remember what this island is. I'm looking at the final version. But no, this is by far one of my favorite islands. Very fun, very, I don't know if energetic's, like, the right word, but as you can tell, it's the campsite. And they do have, like, little trees and stuff on here, which I don't normally use because I'm not really a big fan of the ones they have here because they have, like, all the flowers and just like that. They take up a lot of space, but I did add in one of each, like, fruit tree to symbolize an orchard. That's just how I decided would be the best way, just to let myself know I do want my orchard here. And I added, like, 2 other little houses to kind of act as, like, other little campsites as well. I can't talk as fast as this is going. Wow. So here it was just, like, another little island with one of the houses. Nothing much. here you can tell I made multiple transition islands. And looking at this island that I'm like working on right now, it looks kind of like a turtle until I put that river there. It looked kind of like a turtle, which is kind of cool. That was not intended. On the last version of the map, I had an island that looked like a little llama pinata. So, I unintentionally make a lot of shapes that look like animals sometimes. So, that's fun for this game. But yeah, here I go adding bridges because I keep forgetting to add lots of bridges because it's not crossing my mind. But yeah, so I remember like I wanted to go for a feel with my house island. It's not here yet. But it's coming up soon. But I just added a few more things to Resident Services Island. But I know with my house, I wanted to go for a very like kind of closed off feel here. I start working on it, kind of like a little secret area, like you can't really see my house. Almost like Resident Services, not exactly completely like sunken in, but I just wanted my house to kind of be like private and you couldn't really see it from the rest of the island, because I felt like that might be like, I don't know, it's just not something that I wanted personally for where my house was, so I decided to kind of keep it like hidden away, like from everything, like have a big cliff in front of it. And here, I added another little area along the beaches, and like a bunch of transition islands in the back, which they're not like my favorite, but they're pretty cute, and it's fun because you can kind of do like a different sort of theme for every island, that just still keeps them all cohesive. And I know with the beaches, I am going to block the different sections of island off on the beaches with like sometimes it'll be items, sometimes it'll be fences, just so that I can keep that kind of feel like you have to go where the bridges or the stepping stones are. I don't want you to just be able to go on the beach and make it anywhere, you know? So yes, the beaches will be blocked off, kind of where the rivers go. Maybe I'll like make a custom design that'll go there, or find one that'll continue the river, and then I can place something on there, like I don't know, like a brick fencing that would like kind of divide it up and be like, oh, it's a dam or whatever. But yeah, I do plan on blocking off those beaches. um, yeah, so here is when I took like a quick second. When I paused, a lot of these times I'm trying to count how many houses, how many bridges, how many inclines I have, because I was determined on using the maximum amount of everything. So yeah, I had to count to see how many inclines I had left that I could use, how many bridges, and then all that. And then this is the finished island, and I really love how it looks. I hope you do too. And yeah. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and being here to start this new journey with me. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.